Slush maybe the thought that I'm coming for you right now, and it may have been good. There wasn't a whole lot right there. It's going to force a lot of lings to come out of there by Slush, and Lair is about 75% done here, so he will be teching to the next portion of his game. A lot of cannons here that are really going to help continue to protect that expansion, and now once again moving forward, just checking, take out the scouting ling, moving back.
Huck now continuing to build sentries. Curious to see how Huck is going to do the next step of his little transition here. He now has his expansion up. He now has those 2 geysers up. He has 3 gateways and that robo churning out units. He could begin getting the Colossus. He could get more gateways. He could even get Blink or more upgrades, but it looks like no. He's going to continue to make Immortals, continue to make gateway units, and in the meantime, Slush doesn't know whether he should be making drones or units. It looks like he is going for the Hydralisk Den, a structure we haven't really seen in a while, but it's kind of funny to see the way that Slush is just directly teching up the tree, getting Zerglings, then Roaches, then Banelings, then Hydras, and it just might be enough, but will he get everything up in time?
He's going to put these Stalkers out front, and as the Lynx come out to try to surround, he is going to move back. Boom! We got a lot of units right here. He tries to slap force fields down to get those Lynx trapped, and left a few holes right there.
And here comes the big bulk of all of Huck's forces. Immortals trapped behind, but now we have those Hydralisks out, and these Zealots will end up evaporating relatively quickly, but the unit count of Huck is so huge. 1 Baneling does get thrown down, but there's exactly 3 Hydralisks left in that force, and there's the target fire on the hatch. Hatch falls down. Huck backs up. He can just easily force field, and there's the good game. Huck is the winner of the EG Masters Cup, brought to you by MSI. Unbelievable. Huck has such consistency of play. A single elimination bracket of over 500 players, and he got first place. Slush again with a hell of an achievement at second. We're not even done today, are we?
Yeah, you know, there's no doubt that Huck continues to hold it down. I think if you're looking and evaluating that North American talent, you're looking at, you know, who has that ability, who's got that play that can take it, expand it, and evolve it over in Korea, whether that be GSL, other tournaments going on. I really do believe that Huck is very, very high on that list.
Absolutely, yeah. I mean, his ability to just shape his style gently over time. Everything that was good about Huck's style is still there, but he has ejected everything that's bad. And often when players get in a rut, they just begin copying someone and they forget what made them good in the first place. But Huck clearly still has the great aggression, still is making motherships, still has an ability to perform so well under pressure.
Great stuff. Yeah, so you know, one thing to keep in mind is that $1,000 is the amount of money that Huck is now richer with, and Slush $500, earning himself. There was over $1,700 in prizes given away here at the MSI EG Masters Cup, sponsored by MSI Notebook. First place, there it is. $1,000 goes to Huck, and of course he now has been granted the chance to go up against EG Idra for the MSI GT660 laptop. Boom, that's what you're seeing right here in front of us, and very, very excited to see what is going to happen with that laptop, that notebook battle as well. I'd like to just ask you, throw this question out there. We saw a lot of games this weekend for the EG Masters Cup. Still some more on the horizon. There's the final bracket. Huck beating Slush 3-1. Look at all those games up there. Absorb it in day 9 and spit back out to me what was your favorite series in that matchup, or in that entire tournament.
I would probably say my favorite series was Machine against Huck. That probably is a great demonstration of Huck's versatility as well as Machine's overall strength. I mean, in game 1 of that series, you have Huck pulling off not just cannons to wall in at the front, and then, okay, maybe I have a little advantage and I'll just deal with that, but like cannons at the front, and then more cannons at the front, and then never letting those cannons at the front fall.
Yeah.
Very weird strategy.
Yeah.
Then the game he lost on Scrap Station. Kind of a funky, weird game with tons of base trading and a lot of creativity. Then the game on Lost Temple, just straight up good, solid fundamentals. I was just very impressed with that variety because there's a lot of really strong players who have one trick up their sleeve. It's a great trick. There's nothing wrong with that, but we love to see the variety, and of course, finishing up with a mothership play that I don't think anyone has ever seen in PvZ, closing out the win.
That was really, really solid. I look forward to checking out all the threads that went up right after, right after that happened. People immediately going to the ladder, putting down the build order to a T, and finding out. I know I'm gonna get. You know what's gonna happen tonight? The daily. Gonna
Oh,
get a
yeah,
pee. Gonna
that's
see a
right.
mothership hovering over and be like,
Oh, man,
dude, really?
and I'm just going to be like, this
Really?
is very funny. This is actually very funny right now. For any of you who don't know what we're referring to, of course, I'm Day 9, so I do the Day 9 Daily, Sunday to Thursday, 7 p.m. Pacific, where we do all things to help us be a better gamer.
Yes.
There's shoutcasts and tournament coverage and all sorts of good stuff out there in general, but on the Day 9 Daily, we focus on learning, analysis, etc., and the topic of tonight is DJ Wheat.
Oh,
He will be
wow.
coming on. We will actually be doing a live coaching session with DJ Wheat at www.day9.tv at 7 p.m. PST, and DJ Wheat's hoping for not a mothership. I am hoping for a mothership. So we'll see how our hopes collide.
Oh man, you know the most craziest thing will happen, I'm sure, and a lot of people going to be trying that on the ladder. Of course, I am DJ Wheat. You can follow me on Twitter at DJ Wheat. Also, check out the website djwheat.tv. You might be watching from it right now, but during the week we have 3 shows that provide about 6 to 7 hours of content a week on top of all the tournament coverage we're doing. Live on 3, which is our general show all about esports and competitive gaming. Of course, we're very passionate, and one of the reasons why we love working with Sean so much about their passion to see professional gaming grow. It's why we thank you guys all the time for actually sitting down and tuning in and watching this, because we want to see professional gaming explode like it's exploded in Korea. It can happen here. We're not crazy. I've been here for about 12 years in this business doing just that, and it's nice to see more light at the end of the tunnel. Of course, we got Epileptic Gaming and Weapon of Choice as well. That's a StarCraft 2 related show. And then, of course, we do all sorts of fun tournament coverage with all of our fun internet buddies like you, like Chill, of course. And
Chill.
Team Liquid.
I miss him.
So, yeah.
Chill's so great. But either way, we will be coming back for a brief finals best of 5 between Huck and EG Idra. We'll be taking a commercial break because we do need to eat.
Yeah, so guys, a little bit longer than a commercial break, guys. We are going to be taking our lunch break, letting those guys, Huck just played several games in a row too, let them get sorted out. When we come back in about half an hour, this is your time to help us out. Go let your buddies know that we're going to see an amazing matchup between Huck and EG Idra for the MSI 660 or GT660 Notebook on the line. It's going to be an awesome matchup. It's beyond the finals, guys.
Yes.
So I'm DJ Wheat.
And I'm Sean Day 9 Plot. Now, one thing to keep in mind before I throw it back to you.
Yes.
These players aren't just tip-top of the line, unbelievable competitors. They have history at MLG. We did see that Idra knocked Huck into the losers bracket, which disappointed many. Many people thought Huck wasn't playing up to par, but he has been playing up to par today. So, of course, we will be doing those matches after this short half-hour break.
That's right. We'll be back 4:30 PST. Set your alarms, grab a beverage, relieve yourself, and then it's time for one final game here on the EG Masters Cup, brought to you by MSI Notebook. We'll be right back.